Hey guys, today I'll be showing you my deck profile for Harpie Ladies, so let's jump right into it. First I run 3 Harpie Channelers. This is pretty much your main card of the deck. You discard 1 Harpie card and then summon any Harpie card from your deck. The card you discard does not have to be a monster, it could be a hunting ground or a Phoenix formation. So running this at 3 is a standard move. Then I run 3 Harpie Queens, 1900 attack points, and when you discard it you get a hunting ground to your hand, which is good for deck thinning. I run 1 Harpie Lady 1 and 2 Cyber Harpie Ladies. Most people run 3 Harpie Lady 1s. I like Cyber Harpie Lady because it comes out with more attack points. I run 2 Harpie Dancers. Harpie Dancer is just a solid card because when you summon it you can bounce it back to your hand, so it can actually pop 2 cards. Two Harpie's Pet Dragons for your rank 7 plays. One Blackwing Zephrys the Elite. Zephrys is really good because he's a winged beast, and you can bring him back from your graveyard from returning 1 face-up card you control to your hand. And this is really good because you usually have a hunting ground on the field. I run 2 Summoner Monks. It makes it a lot easier to search out your Harpie Channeler. And or you can go for Zephrys. I like to go for Zephrys a lot. So I'll discard a Hysteric Sign, which gives you a lot of value. And I run 1 Tempest for another option for rank 7s. And if I don't have any other monsters, I can usually banish 2 wind monsters and just attack with Tempest. I run 3 Hunting Grounds because this is your MST of the deck. And I don't run any MSTs in the main deck, so I run 11 Harpie Ladies, so it's like having 11 MSTs. I run 3 Hysteric Sign because it has 2 effects. The first being that you get an Elegant Egotist from your deck or graveyard. The second, when it's sent to the graveyard, you can add 3 Harpie cards to your hand. The only downside to this card is it's continuous, so if you activate it to get Egotist and it gets MST'd, you don't get either effect off. I run 1 Elegant Egotist because I only run 3 targets. 1 Dark Roll Dealings helps you draw cards that you need, and you can discard Zephrys and Hysteric Sign. 1 Pot of Duality helps you get the cards you need. 1 Book of Moon, 1 Lance, 1 Dark Hole. These 3 are just really good, especially Lance for if you summon out your Chandler and they want to bottomless it. Or if you summon any of your XCs and they want to bottomless that. Onto the traps, I run double Hysteric Party, because this card is soul charge, but it's so much better. I run double Mirror Force. I'd like to stay protected. Double Icarus Attack, because I'm running a lot of winged beasts. And for my 1-ofs, I run 1 Bottomless, 1 Warning, 1 Breakthrough Skill, 1 Compulse, and 1 Torrential. And those are pretty solid. Onto the extra deck, I run 1 Queen Dragoon Djinn, because you can bring back either Tempest or Harpie's Pet Dragon. I run double Cowboy to get that extra burn damage, and I don't have an Exciton Knight or Honor Arc, so double Cowboy is pretty good. I run double Ice Beast Zero Fine because Zero Fine can negate everything on your that's face up on your opponent's side of the field, and that's just really good. I don't know why this card only comes in rare. I run one Diamond Dire Wolf. Diamond Dire Wolf is good in any Winged Beast deck because you can just tribute a Winged Beast to destroy a card on the field. I run one Heartland Draco because this is just like Harpie's pet Phantasmal Dragon. It can attack your opponent directly as long as you control a face-up spell card. See if that'll focus. No, but this is a pretty solid card. It only takes 2 level 4 monsters. The downside is that other monsters you control can't attack. But that's not a big deal because usually you summon it when you want to go for game, or you just don't have any other plays and want to inflict damage and hope they waste like a D prison. I run one Harpie's Pet Phantasmal Dragon. It's 3 level 4 wind type monsters, and it protects all of your Harpie monsters, including itself, from being targeted by card effects, and they can't be targeted in battle either. So you just pretty much summon this, attack your opponent directly, any Harpie monsters you summon are protected, and it's just really good. I run 3 Lightning Shidoris. When Lightning Shidori is summoned, you can target one face down card your opponent controls and return it to the bottom of the deck. The deck is not shuffled, so that's really good. And you can detach to return one face-up card they control to the top of the deck. So if they're running Pendulum monsters or field spells, it's really damaging. Or if they're running Beals or anything else you can't get over in battle and you can't destroy, it's really good. For rank 7s, I run one Master of Blades. When this card is targeted by a card effect, you can negate that card and then destroy one card on the field. That's really good because your opponent doesn't have to target it. You can target it with your own Book of Moon, Forbidden Lance, Compulse. Those are the cards that I run, so that's what I would do. Or if you attack and they use D-Prison, you can negate D-Prison and destroy one of their cards. If they summon Blackluster Soldier would have to attack into Master of Blades and run into your Mirror Force, so sometimes Master of Blades makes it really awkward, and it can get over Big Eye and Draco Sack, so it makes your opponent in a really awkward position. I run one Big Eye, because sometimes you need to steal your opponent's monster, and I run 2 Mecha Phantom Beast Draco Sacks, because I think he's probably the best one out right now. And if you're not going to attack with Draco Sack, you should probably summon him in defense mode, since Honor Arc is a thing, and you don't want to have your monster just get taken. If they summon something like Big Eye, then they're going to take it regardless, but it's best to be safe. And for my side deck, I run one Thunder King Ryo, because sometimes you want your opponent summon something that you need to negate. Run one Swallow's Nest. You can tribute one Winged Beast monster you control to summon another Winged Beast from your deck of the same level. And that's really good because if you don't have a Chandler, you can summon something like Zephyrus, Swallow's Nest, tribute Zephyrus, summon Chandler, which is really good. I also run Dark Samorg in my side deck, so if you use Chandler, summon Dragon, Chandler becomes level 7, then you can tribute Chandler to summon Dark Samorg, and Dark Samorg makes it so your opponent can't set cards, which is really nice. I run one Gale the Whirlwind. because I do run Zephyrus, you can special summon Gale, and Gale has the attack and defense of one monster on your opponent's side of the field. I run one My Body as a shield, because there's so many monster destruction cards out there. I run one Armor Master because I run Gale. Run one Macrocosmos and E-Fissure because it wrecks certain decks like Yang Zings, anything that activates in the graveyard. Run one Dark Ride because sometimes you need to negate things. MST because you don't want to risk getting your Harpie Chandler bottomless trapple. One Drastic Drop Off because it stops Tenki, Pot of Duality, anything that adds cards to your hand. Even if during their draw phase you just don't want them to top deck an answer, you use Drastic Drop Off. Use one Ghost of a Grudge. If your opponent has 8 or more cards in the graveyard, make all their monsters attack .0. Goes in match if they're running multiple attributes. One Imperial Iron Wall if they're running Chaos. And one Maxi if they're heavily special summoning. That is, and I run 4 tokens because Dracossack makes tokens. And that's it for my deck profile. If you liked the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section. And enjoy the rest of your day.